Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Biscuit Talks. And today I'm gonna talk about, well, my own people, the Canadians. Now, the Biscuit Talks series, if you can name it like that, well, it's gonna be something totally different from my other rants. Like, I'm gonna talk about the people, like the ups and downs, like, my opinion on those people. And I'm raping the Canadians first. So here we go. The ups. What's up about the Canadians? I mean, okay, they have free healthcare. I mean, it's not really free. Like, when you pay taxes, it goes to the hospital. Like, you don't have to pay at the hospital because you secretly pay when you buy stuff. Like, for example, if you go to Dollarama, or no, fuck Dollarama, let's say Tim Hortons, you buy a box of donuts at Tim Hortons, and a small portion of the tax goes to the hospital. So, like, you pay your hospital bill, but you don't pay it at the same time. I mean, whether you find it cool or not, that's up to you. But for me, that's kind of cool, honestly. Like, for example, if I get shot in the U.S., I'd have to pay like $1,500 for that. No, 15,000. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. But in Canada, like, it's already paid, so it's not really free healthcare. But I mean, it's better than most healthcares in the world. Also, an up would be. I mean, I want to say Canadians are nice, but I mean, not all of them are nice. Like, there's been that shooter in New Brunswick that was loose for about I don't know. That's like really old. But there were shooters in Canada, so yeah, you're not safe from that. You just have less chances of getting shot in Canada than other countries, I guess. But the people are generally, I mean, they're nice, I guess. So, but yeah, people tend to generalize Canadians as, oh yeah, Canadians, I mean, they're really friendly. Like, yeah, all of them are friendly. Well, that's false, of course. Not all of them are nice. But I guess that's just a minor detail. But most of Canadians are nice, and that's cool. I'm thinking about more ups, I guess. I mean, we have Tim Hortons, that's exclusive. But yeah, no, that's not about the people. Oh yeah, online experience with Canadians. I mean, there wasn't much Canadians, but still it was pretty good. Nothing to complain about, so that's totally okay. The downs. All right. About the downs of Canadians. We like too much hockey, like, to the point where it's obsessive and annoying. Like, oh yeah, bud, did you see the hockey game last night? No, actually, I didn't watch it at all.
That's okay, but the Canadians of Montreal, like, they totally win against the Bostons, you know.
No, actually, never know because I never watch hockey at all.
Well, that's okay. Can you guess? Can you guess how many times the Canadians score?
I said shut the fuck up. I didn't even watch the match. Like, how do you want me to know the score if I didn't watch the match in the first place? Yeah, I've had this type of conversation with other Canadians quite a few times, but not too many. So, yeah. Another down is, I'd say obesity rate, or obesity, or what? I don't remember how it's spelled, but, fat people, what's their percentage compared to a normal population? Yeah, that. But we're not the worst, so I've got nothing to complain about. Yeah, what's a bad thing about Canadians? Like a really bad thing. Oh yeah. Yeah, bad thing. In World War One, we used bayonets, but not like other countries. Like other countries would stab you in the chest repeatedly. Okay, I mean that's painful, but when you look at Canadians, some of them, like, they didn't even care sharpening their bayonets. They just sharpened it a little, and they'd go nuts first. Like, they'd rip open the intestines and the nuts. I mean, it was fucking disgusting when I first heard this from my secondary 2 geography teacher. Yeah. And to the people that don't know what secondary 2 is, I mean, it's like 8th grade. Yeah, 8th grade. But yeah, I don't fucking know what to say right now. I mean, bad things about Canadians. Yeah, some of them are not nice. Obsessed with hockey, and going balls first in World War One. But otherwise, yeah, I think we made a good impression. Or maybe some Canadians tourists in Cuba. Oh yeah, that. Canadian tourists in Cuba are the fucking worst of the bunch, I'd say. Because the US are not here, we take the cake. Like, I mean, I think we're the number one reasons why some Cuban beaches are so fucking disgusting. Like all those little plastic goblets or something like that. I mean, we're the one who drop it. I've gotta admit it. Though it's really not my genre to just yeet the fucking cup in the ocean, but doesn't stop other Canadians or any other tourist for that reason to do that. But I think it's really from what I've seen, it's really the Canadians that do pollution in Cuba, and I'm not very proud of that. Honestly, makes a bad reputation of us as tourists. So, in conclusion, Canada, what the fuck is my spelling? Canada is I mean, it's really good in my opinion. There isn't much bad about it, and I guess that's it. I mean, nobody cares about Canada, like I said in my USA Out of the Great Lakes video. You should check it out if you haven't. So yeah, nobody cares about Canadians, but they're good, I guess. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.